what's up guys? What's up YouTube? Let's go! Spider, Oyen, Amarildo and DJ Graves. I see you on that side. How you guys doing? Welcome. You just working on the beats? Is that your second one, Mark? Because we spoke earlier on the previous stream. Is that your second one or is it the third one? Glad to see you on it. Mark is in the building. You went to the other side. Welcome, man. Guys, hang out on whichever side you're comfortable. If you do want to see the queue, it's on the other side. It's on the YouTube side. But in terms of what's going on and the submissions and everything, there is nothing unfair. It's the same thing for both sides. I can just show you more on that side than I can do on the TikTok side. Emma the A1, I just got your submission as well. Welcome. What's up, Merc? How you doing, bro? How to make good trap drum loops? I think the most important thing that I pay attention to when making trap drum loops is sound selection. If you go for, like, your kick is a deal breaker. If your kick and 808 are not working well together without any mixing, you're gonna be in trouble. And like in terms of whether are you gonna go for a clap, are you gonna go for a snare, all that things. When it comes to sound selection, that's super important. So really pay attention to that because the patterns is not that complicated in trap music. Jerry Canvas, I got your submission. On which side are you on, bro? Drop me something in the chat so I know. By the way, guys, as you're submitting your stuff, just know that if when your music come up, you're not in the stream, out of respect for who's in the stream and all the queue, I will skip it. It's nothing against your music. It's just keeping it fair for everyone so we can play as many tracks as we can. Also, the submission limit for everyone on both platforms is 1. We used to do 2, but I simply cannot control the queue anymore. If it's 2, we're gonna get 60, 70 tracks and I can only play 40. So, you know, 1 track per person per night. I see you, man. Jerry, I got you. Thank you so much, Catnet, for the kind words, man. I appreciate you. Respect. And I'm glad that the videos are useful to you guys. Okay, we're gonna get started a little bit earlier, in a couple of minutes. After this background beat that you're listening to right now, we're gonna get started because we already have 15 tracks in the queue and I want to be able to play as many as possible in the 2 hours that we have ahead of us. Last stream ended up being 3 hours instead of 2, and I want to avoid that for you guys to be able to, because a lot of you will be past midnight and you want to go to sleep, and also for me it's going to be midnight and I need that time for myself after the stream. So we're going to try to wrap it up by midnight UK time and play as many as we can. What's up, One Done Cartel? Welcome, man. MX Beats, I see you. How's it going, guys? YouTube, keep it coming. Do you think BeatStar beats sound loud because they are saturated? No. So basically what you hear on BeatStars is when people, they will submit their MP3 mastered for preview, and then they will submit a WAV version and an MP3 unmastered version too. At least that's what they ask. Not everybody do it. That's how you should do it. So the MP3 versions as a preview that you hear on BeatStars or maybe other beat platforms, even YouTube, those are mastered. That's why it's not a wise idea to download them and start singing on it, because the beat is pushed to holy hell to be loud, to be competitive, and then you want to put your vocal on top of a beat that has no headroom whatsoever. Mark, I got your submission, man. Putting you in a queue right now. Steven Acosta, I got you too. Are you on the TikTok side or on the YouTube side? Okay, that background music is finished. I'm gonna write Steven in the queue and start the reviews. Let's go. Okay, first in line is Anwar Ahmed from the Discord channel. Let's go. It's called On My Own Life, and I can already tell you this was made in BandLab without hearing it. Steven, I see you.
Drugs, money, cars, hoes, everything I got, I did it on my own. I wish I had somebody I can lean on. I'm so sick and tired of being alone. I ain't never had shit, nice cars. I was so fucked up, down bad. Wish I had a bottle, a dark road, a clean heart when I'm not old. What would you say to me when you calling my phone and I don't answer you, saying leave me alone? I'm in my head, don't worry, I'll be okay. How many times have I told you if I really wanted to, then I gotta approach you? Screaming at me, telling me I really miss to hold you. I've been holding back on my tears. No, I can't stand it, so I gotta hand it to you. Heart is swollen, damaged, abandoned too. One heart, one love, broken heart, it was two. Damn, all up on the other side, it was you. One call, listening, praying to God, it was you. I should've knew, but no.
Thanks for the follow, guys. I appreciate you.
I think I'm better off alone. I think I'm better off alone.
Yeah. I like the fact that you kept the mid-range of your vocal intact.
I think I'm better off alone.
This is BandLab.
This is when
It's
I know
M48.
I don't got time for anything you saying. This is when I hate the world, but I
Thank you,
just keep on
Spider-Man.
praying. This is when I
Spider-Man.
know when I'm
Thank
on
you,
my
Spider. I
own.
appreciate
I can
that.
do it all alone. This is when I'm turned and I don't want help. I said I'm better off alone. I got a lot of problems. I got a lot of shit going on. You should know that I'm hurting, but I keep on working, cause one day I know I ain't coming home. I do it for not only me, but the people outside of my circle.
Ahmed, if you're in the chat, make sure that your reverb has some EQ on it. It's the reverb that has the mod more than the
That's
vocal.
why I say I think I'm better off alone.
Filter your reverb a little bit. You don't need anything below 300 Hz minimum.
Yeah, I'm so sick, I'm so lost inside. I just hope I'm
I love the
happy
vibe of the
way
beats,
before it
the
hits my
flow,
time. We don't gotta
voice.
worry, I can fall in love. I can learn to trust. I can tell you how I feel when I know it's enough.
TikTok is faster than YouTube today? In what way? Like you see me earlier on TikTok? I think the reason that the guitar and the vocal doesn't clash in this one
I wish I had somebody I can lean on. I'm so sick and tired
because of the arrangement of the song.
I never had shit, nice cars. I was so fucked up, down bad.
It doesn't have much going on in the beats, and each element has its own purpose, which is why everything's sitting in the right place.
And I don't answer you, saying leave me alone. I'm in my head, don't worry, I'll be okay.
Z3.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Yes, I just got your submission to MX Beats, Nikolai, and Z3. You came through, and also Fabio as well. Fabio is after Steven, Fabio Chilea, and then we've had MX Beats. Ahmed, I think you should be on the YouTube side. This was a pretty cool one. If you heard me, I think what you need to do is to filter the EQ so it doesn't muddy up the vocal, especially if you're gonna have that much EQ on the lead vocal. Apart from that, the idea for the track, the vibe of the beat, even the mix on the beat was pretty cool. The vocal mix could be better, but considering it was in BandLab, I'm super surprised and impressed. Most of the BandLab stuff comes super resonancy, overcompressed and weird sounding, but this wasn't. So congrats, bro. Pretty cool. I'm just adding to the queue so we're caught up with everything over there, and then moving on to the second track. So Z3 Rowdy was the final was the last submission, 21st track in the queue. We're just listening to one right now. Moving on to the second, which is OYN, and this is going to be a whole different vibe. You're going to find out why in a second. Just opening up my Spotify because this track is released. Guys, my one hand is constantly on Lila, who's my kitten, and it's weird working with one hand. It's my first stream working with one hand. This was my hand for putting the fire. Oh shit, what happened? We're listening. Yeah, Z3 is number 21. We're right now listening to number 2. If you want to see the cue, you can see it on the YouTube side. Synced 100%. Perfect. Listening to guys Oyen on Spotify. You can see his name on the screen. Rosa Beats, welcome. I'm gonna get used to streaming with Lila on my lap, but it feels weird right now. You got 80k monthly listeners. Congratulations, bro. That's great news. Super happy for you. Super happy for you. Welcome, Harmonix. Guys, do me a favor, double tap the screen on TikTok, share the stream. I don't want to keep saying it, so please just let the algorithm know you're enjoying what you're watching, and let's get more people in here. I appreciate you. Double mic, I know. I had to compromise, guys. Yeah, but this is the sound of the genre, Merc. You can't expect much different from this particular style. When people listen to this type of music, this is the sound they want, which is why Oyen does it always like that, because it has worked for him. So as you can see, he has a track with 4 million, one with 1 million, one with almost 2. So it's working. This formula of having this sort of type of sound and vibe in his track is effective for him. So I don't see why he should kind of change it, you know? But I also get what you say in terms of, like, in your opinion, it might be generic and you might not listen to it. As I always said, this is not the genre I listen to myself, but I have the respect for people who enjoy it, and it has its own audience. So it's totally valid. And it sounded pretty cool and well done. Yo, what's up, Eddie? That was Oyen's track. Who's next? This was, I think, from every angle, well done in its own genre, which is why no critiques. When I hear something that needs to be said, I will definitely say it, don't worry. It's not all just listening and moving on. We will get to the critiques. Fort Knox. It's a music video. Okay, so the YouTube side can watch it. Oh, it's not the music video. Fair enough. Where is the cue? The cue is on the YouTube side, bro. I can't add it to the TikTok side. I can only add the sticker, which you can see at the top, this guy. That's all I can do on the TikTok side for you. I know when the person is not in the chat, Mark, most of the time. When I'm unsure, I'm gonna ask. Don't worry. Yo, Sanjeev, welcome. This still lacks the very bottom end, the very sub end of the things that we need to hear to glue everything. something to your bass line. I feel like you widen them too much, and it takes the focus, it takes the punch off of the mid information. It sounds like there is some low end, sub end information on the sides, but it doesn't translate well in the mono. Even here, actually this is better because of the 808 being mono. You do something to your low end, man. I always recommend that you keep at least below 200, 150. Keep them mono. Keep the frequency below 150, 200 mono, so you preserve your punch in the middle. Above that, if you want to widen, that's fair.
Drop it again.
One Don Cartel and DJ Wells, I got your submissions. Thank you guys for double tapping the screen for me. It really makes a difference. It's not only numbers to please me, it actually helps the stream. It tells the algorithm that this is something you guys enjoy to watch, so it should be recommended to more people, and that means a lot to me. Thank you so much for sharing and liking the screen. Yeah, the thing is, it sounds probably, as you said, fire on phone screen, because of the punch and the attack of the mid-range and the top end of the kick drum and the clap. The clap sounds great, by the way. And the kick drum itself is cutting through nicely. What's lacking is that weight of the low end to glue everything. And if you put it on speakers or like headphones like mine, which really gives you the detail of the low end, you will know what I mean. And if you even listen to some tracks that's coming up that have the proper low end, if you compare them together, you will hear the difference. That was XENYX track, and to be honest, that's the main thing I had to say about it. Instead of getting too picky, I think the main thing you need to focus on is to get that glue in the low ends and make the punch be preserved in the middle rather than thinking about the width all the time. Ahmed, second Ahmed in the stream, let's go, bro. Drop me a message in the chat if you are in the stream. If I don't get a message from you on either side, I will have to skip. "20, 30 seconds.
If your mixes suck, use more sound goodizer, bro.
Ooh, it's the sound I showed you how to make a couple days ago. Yes, you can definitely do it with the audio. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit, but if meanwhile anyone in the chat wants to help XENYX out, to create some harmonics, do it. Not necessarily, you don't need music theory to make beats, but it will be helpful if you do know it. It's definitely an asset that in the long run is gonna save you time, make you more innovative in your music, and help you not have as much beat block. So up to you. Yes, put it in your headphones and have fun with us. Guys, is the balance of the sound on TikTok side good? Can you hear me clear and can you hear the music clear? If there is anything you want changed, let me know in the chat. Right now we're listening to the 4th track out of the 23 tracks we have. Steven Acosta. That's a. I agree with that statement. Music theory is a guideline and something to make your job easier, not to create barriers for you. Everything is clear. Thank you so much for responding on both sides, guys. Good to know. It's a little bit harder to manage two platforms with two microphones at the same time, and it's totally different chain for each. But regardless, I'm glad that it's sounding good on both sides. That was Ahmed. I didn't see you in the chat, but because we were answering some questions, I kept the track going. However, I'm not going to give any feedback if you're not in the chat, unless I missed your message. Next is Just Eddie, who I know is on the YouTube side. Off-key stabs, yeah. I did hear that too. It did have mixing problems and also production problems with some off-key elements, but if Ahmed is not here, no point speaking about the track. Just Eddie, let's go. Beautiful intro so far. Middle Eastern strings, Indian percussion. What you gonna do with the bass line? Holy shit, let's go back. Holy shit, that was clean, Eddie. Fire. Bruh. Bruh. Holy shit, Eddie. You warned me earlier that this is gonna be banging. I didn't believe you in the last stream, but you delivered, bro. You delivered. This is gonna get a star. I don't care what the chat says. This is a direct star from me. Ahmed Kazım, welcome, man. Glad to have you in here. Fire! Fire! This is like ready to go, whether it's for an artist who wants to rap, whether it's for an advert, TV series scene, action scene, for whatever purpose you want to use this shit, is ready to go, bro. Perfect. Simplicity, exactly. When the drop comes in, just a really good sound selection on the kick, clean ass 808, but it also has sub mid-range harmonics. It's saturated well. Eddie, I couldn't be more proud, bro. Super proud of your mix and your idea for the beat. Let me stick that star in front of your name. By the way, guys, if you don't know what happens with the winner of the streams, here's the deal. Because I stream to both sides on YouTube, these videos get saved on my page. Whoever wins the stream at the end, their name is gonna go in the title of the live as the winner, and also in the description. So before it was just the winner announced on the stream. Now it's a little bit of a recognition. It's my way of giving back. Here's the idea though. I'm gonna ask you this, and please respond to me on both sides. Because we get so many submissions and so many people leave, so like they come and just send their music and then leave. I was thinking, what if we make the submissions $1 or $2, depending on what you guys choose, per track, and only one track can come per person, and then we choose an amount for the winner. So this is not for this stream. This is if you guys all agree, we can implement it soon as of next streams. So the submissions will be $1 or $2 per track, and then the winner is gonna get a $5 or a $10 plus their names in the YouTube title and the description. Let me know if this is something you guys agree with. Okay. While you guys drop your responses in the chat, I'm gonna cue the next track, The Only Carnell. Look, Merc, literally every other stream I'm seeing, they switch to paid, and I haven't yet. It's not about the money, it's about controlling the queue, because if I have 50, 60 tracks and I cannot play 20, 30 of them at the end of the night because so many people send their tracks and left, and I sit here for 2 hours, and also there is nothing for the winner. So if you win the stream, apart from your name in the title, you get nothing. But if you send $1 with one of your tracks, or $2, and you have a chance to win 10 at the end, doesn't that worth it for you guys? Anyway, that's I think your opinion, and other people I'm waiting for the response to. The Only Carnell, let's go. $2 is good, Harmomix. Spider's down with it.
It is, yeah, okay. Yeah, it is, yeah. I'm like, what's up, how you been? Niggas talk so much cap and they rap, they work it lives. I could never be one of them niggas, God forbid. Talking about they money, niggas, show me what
Thank you for responding, guys, in the chat.
I've been riding around the city with my gang, working on the fire to keep that gas up in my tank. Niggas talk too much, my niggas stay up in your lane. And if you order beef, it ain't coming with a drink. Yo, smoking so much reefer, think it's getting to my brain. Take a hot shower, let that water hit my face. Got a fast car, I might just have to do the race. Yeah, police pull us over, we gon' make them do the chase. I've been blowing super gas. I can't.
Who's this track by? Drop me a message in the chat. The Only Carnell. If you're in the chat, drop me a message.
We just put up at that spot, I hopped out, told her keep it running. Fuck with all them niggas talking, I ain't finished, I ain't ducking. I'm like, what's up, how you been? Niggas talk so much cap and they rap, they work it lives. I could never be one of them niggas, God forbid. Talking
Steven
about
Acosta,
money,
that's a good shout.
Is,
Respect. I like that idea. We can do both.
Working on the fire to keep that gas up in my tank. Niggas talk too much, my niggas stay up in your lane. And if you order beef, it ain't coming with a drink. They like, what's up, who is that? Pull up in the coupe, up the dust, go suicide. Niggas try to catch me, boy, I wish.
The Only Carnell, I don't see you in the chat. People are enjoying it, but I said it before. It's a matter of respecting everyone else and respecting me as the host. If you send me your track, stay in the stream. Otherwise, it's just like knocking on the door, and before the guy opened it, you fucking left. I can't take that shit, man. That's just the ultimate disrespect. And I'm gonna stop it right there, even though this was gonna get the star. It was a pretty solid track. Merc, let's go. What was Amarildo's shout? Maybe make 2 live stream, one once a week, 1 live and one paid and 1 free. That's a shout. We can try that. No one has ever paid for a skip and left. That's the thing. When people pay, they wait to get their money's worth. But because it's free, they come in. Oh, it's free. I'm gonna send my track and leave. That's the only reason I'm thinking about making it paid. Otherwise, it's been 6 months, guys, if not more, that I've been doing reviews, and it's always been free with the option of a skip. Most of the nights, I don't get any skips, and it's all free. And we play 30, 40 tracks free. But I'm really starting to feel bad about this whole people who come and send their tracks and leave. It's not for me. I can't do it like this. I'm making content that's free. I'm spending my time, my energy, and I'm giving whatever knowledge I have. I'm not saying this is the greatest feedback you're gonna get. You're getting what I have in me, my experience. So if it's not worth it for you guys, I just stop doing it. That's the end line, you know. I can just do something else. Merc, let's go.
Let's go to the beach, eat, let's go get a wave. They see what they're gonna say. Have a drink, clink, found the Bud Light. Bad bitches like you.
It's hard to keep track, Fortnite, of who's done it wrong or right, you know?
2, 3, leave a good tip. I'ma blow out my money, I don't give two shits. On the floor, I love to dance. So give me more, till I can stand. Get on the floor, like it's your last chance. If you want more, then here I am. Starships were meant to fly. Hands up,
Where's that voice?
touch the sky. Can't stop, 'cause we're so high. Let's do this one more time. Starships were meant to fly. Hands up and touch the sky. Let's do this
Merc. I don't think there is any problem mixing-wise, but you might have pushed it a little bit too much, mastering-wise. I hear it getting a little bit choked in the low end, but the idea and the performance is great, regardless. Nothing, no problem with the mix.
Her name is Onika, you can call Nikki. I'm on the floor, I love to dance. So give me more, till I can stand. Get on the floor, like it's
The notes of the sub are just not good enough. If you know what's the problem, then that's fair. Let's hear it again.
Starships were meant to fly. Hands up and touch the sky.
The kick is solid. It is the bass line. It's not the bass line, it's the bass sound. C sharp. Ooh. I'm gonna put this one for the vote. If we get 7 yeses in both chats, combination of both chats, this is gonna get a star, including mine. So if you want this track to get a star and be in the run for winning the stream, drop a yes in the chat on both sides. 1, 2. Your artist name is Metro Wave. I'm gonna change that, bro. I'm still waiting for the vote of Merc's track, Metro Wave. So that's 3 on the YouTube side, 4, 1 on TikTok. That's 4, 1 mine. That's 5. We need 2 more. So if you guys drop 2 more yeses, that's Amarildo 6. 1 more, and the track gets a star. Meanwhile, I'm gonna cue the next one, which is Elevated Vibes. Kylan, yes. Okay, there you go. Merc's track is the 2nd star of the evening so far, alongside Just Eddie's track. Let's go. Elevated Vibes. What's your thought on this beat? Let's hear it. Fortnite, that might be the case a lot of the times, and that's understandable. If they come back later and be like, I was here, I just couldn't type, I totally understand. That just happens for me too. But usually no one comes back. Yo, the idea for the beat is great. I'm just analyzing the drums and the low ends. Like, definitely your 808 could use some grit, some saturation in the mid-range and the high end, the high mids. Just to add a little bit of fuzz on top. The amount of saturation you add and the type of saturation you add is important. The melody is well tucked in. And the sub, the low end itself is great. So the only thing that you might be lacking is the mid-range. It's the low mid and a little bit of the high mids. And again, you have rooms to push your snare a bit higher. Definitely. Guys, don't forget to double tap every once in a while on the TikTok site for me and share the stream with your friends, producers and artists who may enjoy the stream and get some feedback. Thank you. Derrick Sena, I just saw that you sent the skip. Did you say it in the chat and I missed it? My bad, bro. After this, I'm gonna apply the skip. Thank you for supporting the stream. Rosa Beats, I got yours. Raf, I got yours. My man, who I can't read your name. Your name looks like a formula. This is a math formula, bro. God damn it! What is this? Did Elon Musk give you your artist name? 10XD8. Holy shit! Derrick Sena, there you are, writing skip in front of your name. Camille, I got yours too. Jermaine, I got yours too. Guys, when I reach 40 submissions, which is 11 more, that will be it for tonight, because there is no way we can play more than 40 tracks on tonight's stream. So if you want to make tonight's stream, now would be the time. You asked me what I think about the beats. I said everything I thought at the start when I was listening. So saturation on the 808 could definitely bring it out. The snare still could be louder. The melody is well tucked in. The idea is great, and I enjoyed it. It's a beat that has a lot of space for the artist to do whatever the hell they want to do. And that's what you want as an artist. Okay, let's process that skip by Derrick Sena. This is called NTE. It's a released track. I'm going to show your Spotify on the YouTube side. Sadly, I can't do it on TikTok. But the YouTube guys are going to see your Spotify, and if they like the track, they can go ahead and support you, which is what I recommend. NTE, there it is. There is my man's Spotify on the screen. We're listening to the 5th track.
I'm looking for another way.
Can we submit more than one? Yes, paid, yes. If it's part of a skip line, yes. But for the free line, I just can't play as many.
Well, somehow I keep making the same mistake.
Imagine the melody on Rosa Beats. Yeah. Solid vocal production so far.
And that should contain my love, but you don't make it easy, that easy. Well, I should walk this time, but your hand is
make it drop hard, bro.
You don't make it easy, that easy.
That's fair enough.
Say goodbye. Making it right is never that easy.
Solid, bro.
You don't make it easy.
Yeah. Fire.
Easy to say goodbye, but making it right is never that easy. Is it wrong to be right if I never made time?
Yo, super cool. In terms of the mix of the vocal, the way they opened up in the chorus and come back to the middle in the verse. Great control on the guitar and the low end. Super proud.
I know that I can stay, but I can't say when I'm not okay. Why start when we can make the distance? I know you're not.
From now on, if you want this track to get started, drop either star or yes in the chat. We need 7 on both sides.
Your hands in mine. You don't make it easy. That easy.
So far 3 yeses. This is gonna get mine too. That's 4. We need 3 more. Derrick, yours doesn't count. That's 5. That's 6 and 7. You got it, bro.
It's never that easy.
We're having some hot tracks tonight already, and we have too many to go.
It's never that easy.
The guitar is beautiful, well mixed, well played. The stereo placement is like in harmony with the vocal. There is a solo. Bro, on the YouTube chat, they're asking if you need a manager. Do you need a manager, Derrick?
Well, I should walk this time, but your hands in mine. You don't make it easy, that easy to say goodbye, but making it right is never that easy.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful from every angle, man. Super cool track, and you get the streams that you deserve. You deserve more, but still, based on what I usually see from the artists in the chat, what you've got is pretty cool, and there is only more to come. It's only upwards from here for you. Jermaine, I don't think he needs a manager, my man. He's good for now, independent. All right, guys, if you give me a moment, I'm just gonna take this shirt off because it's absolute. I'm sweating. Give me 1 second. Oh shit. Please, just keep sleeping, Lila. Keep sleeping because I cannot focus on you and 2 chats at the same time. Okay, that was the skip by Derrick. And he got a star because it was pretty cool. Now we've got our one and only Spider coming up, DJ Arachnid, on both sides. Let's go, my man. It's been a while. I can't last 12 hours in Nigeria. I can, but not with 2 layers of shirts. Your kick needs to be mixed better, but the idea of the drop, I love it. Your sub is there, it's the kick. The kick doesn't quite cut it. It's nasty, bro. Bruh. Gad, welcome, bro.
Bruh.
That's the idea is there, the arrangement is there, good time, 2 minutes 15, solid. Fix the kick, try out some different kick, Spider. You know the drill with the sound selection. We talked about it a million times. And you're gonna be good to go, bro. Because the bass was solid. And the way you put the elements on the size, the width, and the center, everything was good. The only thing is the kick. No more needed to be said really on this one. But I forgot to put it for the votes. Star, yay or nay. Yes or star. We need 7 on both sides. You should know it by now. I'm gonna queue the next one and prepare the queue, update the queue until you guys vote for Spider's track. That's 2 already. Okay, who else sent their tracks? We had Camille coming in, then we had Jermaine, and then okay, Camille, you just sent the track again on the Spotify side, is it? I think so. Okay. And then we've got Daniel. Are you Iranian, bro? Because if you are, well, I'm too. Nothing exciting, but fellow Iranians. Did we get how many yeses we got in the chat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mine will be 6. We need 1 more. 10 seconds, 1 more yes or star in the chat, and Spider's track will get started. And there it is, DJ Graves. You're just gonna make it hard for me tonight. I know it. You guys are gonna give 10 tracks stars, and then it's my ass who needs to choose the winner. Or maybe I'm just gonna put it for the vote for you guys. So let's go. Road, your turn. At the end, usually if it's a clear winner, Mitro, I'm gonna pick it. But if it's hard, I'm gonna put it for the vote, for the chat to decide. And then your name is gonna go in the title of the YouTube live as the winner and in the description.
I apologize for the pains I put you through. Under the moon we kissed and it feels super cute. You love me clearly, girl, I can see it through. In my heart feels so good, girl, you make me feel blue. You know I used to be a lover. I should be ashamed of
much
myself.
Better sounding vocal signal, much better.
I made you feel
It's
what's
clean
left. Now I have broken your heart 1,000 times. I'm still in my 20s. She cried
TikTok, you're too quiet.
when I broke
I don't like
her,
quiet
she
TikTok.
wasn't fine.
Who's on there?
I was impressed, I was inspired. Gotta find a way to find my peace. You land me in the hospital. Tell me to there's a heart inside there. Oh, doc, I don't need blood. I just need some kind of atmosphere.
The
just
vocal
to
off key
breathe,
a little bit.
just to breathe. My heart is bleeding. Just
What
to
I'm proud of
breathe.
is the fact that he finally
Give me
got rid of the
her.
noise in his vocal,
Give me her.
and he managed to put his vocal up front. That was his main problem over the past few months. You got some fire from me, Sterling? Send it, cause we don't have long left until submissions close. 9 more tracks.
I should be ashamed of myself. I wasn't sober, it was reckless. Now I love you, what left? You know I used to be a lover. I should be ashamed of myself. I made you feel what's left. Now I have broken your heart 1,000 times. I'm still in my 20s. She cried when I broke
Yeah,
her.
it's not
she
far
wasn't
off, it's
fine.
close, but still
I
off
was
key.
impressed, I was inspired. But I know I still have to find my peace. You land me in the hospital.
The beat itself,
Oh, doc, I don't need blood.
the bass needs to be a little bit more defined. The kick is working well, but the bass doesn't give that sustained open sound that you want, that lifts the track and gives the weight to the low end.
Give me her.
Ren, of course it is, bro. Of course, send it over. The volume of the voice. Look, I keep saying what I'm just okay with and what I'm happy about regarding this particular track we listened to is that he fixed the problem, the basic problem, what was the noise in his vocal and his vocal being super thin and always back in the mix. Now, the noise is not there and the vocal is up front. From here, he can focus on fixing other problems, which is the key, the wrong key, and maybe just making it a little bit more together, cohesive with the beat, which wasn't really on this one. But that was the key for me to get fixed, and it was fixed. So well done, man. Let's move on to the next one, Kylan coming up. We're gonna hear a really cool pop track, I believe. Kylan always delivers, and you send me a WAV file. Let's go.
Have you ever heard an underdog roar like a lion? I know you think all I can do is bark. Maybe time to start biting. I'm coming for what I want. I heard you got what belongs to me. I'm taking it all by force.
Yeah, the vocal mix sounding solid so far. Yeah, my cat just farted under my nose. Thank you so much for that. Holy shit, kitten farts are different, man.
Watch the giants fall. Make way for the underdog. It's my time, my turn, so move out the way, yeah. Make way for the underdog. It's my time. If you don't like it, then get out the way, yeah. I ain't never been the one to talk. I was always
Shit, he just voted.
Yeah. Bet you never thought this little spark would become a wildfire. I don't care about what they say. You can love me, hate me, it don't matter anyway. I've been doing too much to
Mixing wise, this sounds solid, bro. If anything, what you need is just a little more dynamic from the verse to the chorus. It does rise in energy. It could be more, I don't know what's the word for it. Because the vocal is so well compressed and stable and is sitting on top, it's hard to hear the rise.
It's my time, my turn, so move out the way, yeah. Make way for the underdog.
I'm gonna talk about the line after the track, bro. 10 seconds, 30 seconds. The beats sounding super tight together. Wait.
It's my time, my turn, so move out the way, yeah. Make way for the underdog.
Let me hear the final drop.
It's my time. If you don't like it, then get out the way, yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. The beat is well mixed and the sounds are well selected. Your vocals is sounding crisp and nice on top of the beat. No problem whatsoever with that. What I'm talking about is a tiny detail in terms of the dynamic, which could be a little bit of a problem in the mastering, like the way you mastered it. But here's the other thing. You bring the kick and your drums in your chorus, but the bass is in your pre-chorus or in the verse as well. And the bass is quite big. So what if you drop the volume of the bass, maybe filter it a little bit so it's not as powerful in the verses, and then when the drums come in the chorus, you rise it to what what it is right now, what it's supposed to be, so that we hear that defined difference between your chorus and verse, because your vocal doesn't have much of a difference in terms of tonality between the verse and the chorus. So what you can do is to take the power out in the bass, in the low end and the low mids in your verses, and bring it back in your chorus. That's what I would try. If it sounds good, keep it. If it doesn't, go back to what it is, because it sounds pretty good right now. I'm talking about a tiny detail that will help the listener identify the transition between your hook and your verses. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool song. Here's the thing: if I put it for the vote, I can put it for the vote, for the star vote, but vote wisely, guys. Go. Laupi, what's up, man? Welcome. How you doing tonight? What is the line? Okay, I was supposed to talk about the line. So right now we have. Let me just see if we have new ones. Derrick, did you send another skip, bro? Just confirm for me if you did, so I can add you to the line. But right now we have 34 tracks, and we've played 11, 12 track. So we've got 22-ish left. You did, Derrick. Okay, we got another skip by Derrick Sena. I'm just gonna write that in the queue and process it right now, because we're in between songs anyways. I'm all good, man. Great to have you in here, Lopi. I've heard about your great progress with your label. If you want to tell the guys what you guys been up to with the label and how does it work, if anyone can get involved and send their tracks, explain and promote yourself in the chat, I'm all good with that. Okay. Derrick, let's go. Creating vocal differences between the verse and chorus is a personal choice. Sometimes a good idea, sometimes it may not be.
Sit around. Some people like
This is super
to
different.
fall into the background, but
Jazz.
when you get to know me, you will finally see.
Did you produce this, Derrick?
That your life is here. Just follow me.
Ready for 007
Some
movie?
people
Yes, sir.
watch the days go by.
He wrote it and produced it. Brilliant
Some
job.
people like to live their life in black and white.
This is perfect for sync music, bro. Submit it to sync music when it's ready.
Baby, come on home and live life in Kodachrome.
Oh. Beautiful. Is this live trumpet or did you use samples? Real instruments, I just saw it. Great, bro. Just the recording, the mix, the composition, instrumentation, everything. Smooth. Yeah, this is gonna get a star, man. You're gonna win this stream, I have a feeling. One of your tracks is gonna win this stream. No question, this is a star. The sheer work that goes into creating tracks like this, that in itself deserves a star. But to execute it so well, your first jazz production is crazy, bro.
Bruh.
Respect, man. If I had a hat, I would take it off for you. He said he was gonna win before he even submitted. I didn't see that. My man is a psychic too. a beautiful voice the lady has. What a wonderful world vibes. Christmassy vibes. Jingle bells type beat. I'm sick of the type beat conversation. Evelyn Rose is the vocalist. Beautiful job. By everyone involved, bro. Especially you for writing and producing it. And probably mixing it. Did you mix it, by the way? Okay, that already got a star in my queue, so no voting. I think we can all agree that super different is perfectly executed, is all live instruments, everything about it deserves respect and appreciation, which is what we can do in the stream by playing it and also giving it a star, so hopefully it can win at the end. That was Derrick Sena's second track, second skip. Thank you so much for supporting the stream, bro. Super appreciated. Let's move back to the regular queue, which should be DJ Graves, I believe. It is. Hard trap beat. Let's go. Goes the Kalashnikov as the cover on it. Fancy. If you bring in the bass correctly, this is hot. What you gonna do with this beat? Something needs to happen soon. "45 seconds. I'm still waiting for the bass. $50 would be proud." Could be. I think that Reese bass, distorted bass in the background, that's your bass line. If yes, we need a layer of sub. The sub layer is missing. The kick and snare sound great, but they need a glue. Oh yeah, definitely add a layer of sub. If you want to have your bass distorted like that, that's fair enough, but you can add a clean layer of sub to support it. Can we listen to this on YouTube? You're asking Derrick. I don't think this last one, the jazz one, wasn't released, otherwise he would send me the Spotify link. DJ Graves, is there gonna be variety coming up soon in this particular track, in this beat? Oh, there's one layer. Oh, it was released. Okay then, how can they find it? Drop it in the chat so people who want to find it can go and listen to it, bro. Is it on your Spotify? Jermaine, that's all I do. I don't think I've ever sugarcoated my feedback, because you guys can reach me anyway. You can be as mad as you want. I will say what I think. Harmomix, if you go search exactly like his name in Spotify and go to his page, you should be able to find that on his page. Okay, I think the next 50 seconds is going to be pretty much similar and the same to the 3 minutes we listened to. this is what I'm gonna say. In my perspective, you need to add a layer of sub for the glue, because without it, it just doesn't sound done. Again, this is my opinion based on what I look for in the music. But there may be certain styles of beats that don't have a bass line with a sub. I don't know. I think you should try it and then see which one you prefer and go from there. You played this on other streams. They were fine with that heavy, but everybody got their own opinion. Yeah, that's 100% understandable. You know how I am with low end, because I think so much of the weight of the track and the way people connect with music nowadays is on the low end. They remember the bass line and maybe the vocal line, but when you make beats, rarely do people go and say, oh shit, that was a hard melody. Most of the time they're gonna say that was a hard ass 808, that was a hard snare. That's what they remember. Doesn't take anything away from the idea, it's just a different perspective. That was DJ Graves Beats. Amarildo coming up. Let's see if he can get his reserved star that he always gets in our streams. Let's go, Amarildo. Ready for a banger.
I should have known I'd leave alone. Just goes to show that the blood you bleed is just the blood you owe. We were a pair.
Exactly like his name, Derrick Sena. Write what you see as his name on TikTok.
But life is far away from fair. Was I stupid to love you? Was I reckless to help?
Oh, what has he cooked this time? Jermaine, you can see the list. You're number 29. Oh shit, why is this short? I know you wrote it's a short idea, but come on, we have to go back.
Help.
One more time. Guys, I'm not gonna give this a star because he's gonna finish it, and when he finishes it, it's gonna win a stream. But one more time, we're gonna listen to the drop. Listen, how clean is that low end, man? Literally everything has its own place while working as a unit. It's just a beautiful work, man, as always. As always, and this would be a top contender to win. And lucky for the guys who've come before and got a star, this wasn't complete. When it is, it's gonna win. Amarildo, my man, top goodizer. Yep, my soundboard decided
top
to
goodizer.
3 seconds of delay.
Top goodizer.
Still one of the best tonight, 100%. It could have easily won if it was finished. If I would like let the idea win, this would win easily. But because I know he's gonna finish it, we're gonna keep it for another night. Emma, the A1, let's go. Our favorite female rapper.
Emma, the A1, baby.
Did I hear your psytrance thing? No, I haven't. However, we still have some room for submissions. Send it over.
You've been wondering and thinking what I love. Well, I'ma be open and honest and tell the truth. You make me happy. I'm always thinking of you. The reasons why I love you. Yeah, and my happiness, you are the that's
it is his voice.
Like I want nobody
that's Spider, and that's his voice.
Top goodizer.
These are the reasons why I love you. These are the reasons why I love you. These are the reasons are the reasons why I love. These are the reasons why I love. Why I love.
My man, I know you sent it a few days ago. My email is crazy. Just send it again, please. I cannot go back and find it in this mess.
I be next to you. I don't have to have sex with you. I don't want you to be with no one from the future or your ex-boo. I just wanna get next to you. I wanna give the best to you, and I wanna arrest you with my love and affection. I think you are the best, and I want you in your love. I know you've been wondering that.
It's your vocal that usually lacks a good mix.
These are the reasons why I love. Make me happy. I'm always.
Was the engineer who mixed it again, Emma, or was it you this time?
End of my happiness, you are the root. That's why I don't like to want nobody but
Derrick, Sena with another skip.
The reasons why I love.
My man is dedicated to win tonight.
How you look and how you make. These are the reasons why I love you. Super firm. These are the reasons why I just want you to be open. These are the reasons why I love you. For you, I will always feel. I love how you act in your personality. In you, I have my hooks. I love the way you smile at me. In you cook.
Yeah, you need to either stick with your engineer, Emma. Give him reference tracks of who you want to sound like, or at least similar to that person's track. And if he can't get you close, tonality-wise, I'm not saying that if you show him, let's say, a Nicki Minaj or Megan Thee Stallion track, and they're rapping a whole different vibe, and you're rapping a whole different vibe, and the engineer has to match it, that's not his job. That's your job. But his job is to be able to get close to that tonality. If he can't, then you either need to have a talk with him and change him, like change the engineer, or basically keep working with him. And I'm gonna keep saying the same thing. The vocal is just not cutting it, the beat's not cutting it, quality of the sound sonically is not there. I think then that's one of the reasons that may make your engineer also confused. You need to find someone who's similar in terms of the tonality of their voice and the way their mixes sound, the final track, and be like, okay, this is the cap, this is what I want to sound like. You may not start sounding like that straight away, but after a while, you start to understand what's missing, what's lacking, what they have that you don't have. It could be gear, it could be experience, and it could be also the engineer who's not doing it quite right. Regardless, you need to find a solution, because you're working on your tracks, you're spending time and effort writing the lyrics, going to the studio, recording, and releasing them, but it's not to their full potential. The full potential of your tracks is when you can get, at least sonically, to get them sound competitive to what's out there. Right now, vocally, it's not competitive, and I'm going to be honest with you. So think about what I said and make your final decision. And that's your track, so we all going to respect it. Okay, let me quickly, before we move on to the Derrick Sena third skip, I'm going to update the queue, because I think I might have to close the submission soon. Actually, not think, I have to. I'm going to close it in a sec. Dorde, I got yours, Fox, FUX Music. I got yours too. Guys, make sure you stay in the chat where your track is getting played. Otherwise, I will skip. We're going to be running short on time again. I can see it already. Cruz, what's up, man? Okay, I'm going to close the submission on 36 tracks. Hopefully, we get to play them all. If we had some more time and we ran through them all, I will open them again and we can listen to couple more. Okay, Derrick Sena. Let's see if this one's even better. Unreleased sax instrumental, vocals to come, all live instruments. Let's go. Music Gat, I did. You're in the queue, number 31. what you're doing mixing wise. I respect that so much. This is not an easy mix. Controlling saxophone, live saxophone. Still having a good low end, still having a punchy drum. Oh, fantastic, bro. Camille, you're number 28. I know the brass are difficult. I've been there. It's not easy to get them sit right in the mix the way you have. Crazy. I think with this level of talent in composition and arrangement, I think you should start thinking about composing for media and sync music, bro. There is so much more in that compared to releasing music for audience. They don't appreciate this. Most people don't appreciate this style of music anymore, and it's a shame. But your talents can be used in a way that's beneficial for you. That's your plan? Perfect. Perfect. What's up, Hydra? You are a little bit late tonight, yes. Welcome though. Glad to have you here, bro. You make one song five different ways. They're gonna come to you soon. TV shows, movies, hopefully adverts. They're gonna come to you because you're able to create themes. If you can write one track 5 different ways, you're capable of developing a theme for characters, and that's what they're after. That's what they want. Someone who can tell a story with music, and you can. I can hear it. This is my passion, not jazz. My passion is film scores and orchestral music. And I do it a little bit with a different vibe. But I can hear that like a storytelling skill that not everybody have. The ability to create variety in the composition and give different parts to different instruments and keep the story going. That's not an easy skill. And it takes years to develop, and a lot of people after years still keep making shitty beats. So, super proud of you, bro. What's up, Cruz? Welcome, man. Super impressed with your submissions. If I have to be honest, even though in terms of efforts and quality, all your 3 tracks were of the highest quality, in my opinion, and the chat's opinion, I do prefer the vibe of the first 2. This one was great, but we're not going to give it a star. I'm going to keep your first 2 as the stars tonight so they can run for the win. That was Derrick Sena's 3rd skip of the night. Let's go back to the regular queue with Jerry Canvas. Bro, drop me a message in the chat if you are still in here. In the next 10-20 seconds, if I don't see a message on either side, I will have to skip to Mark's track. Same with you, Mark. If you're still here, okay, I can see you, Jerry. Mark, from now, confirm if you're in here, so we know.
Mark.
You distorted the shit out of that 808, but still managed to keep the punch, which tells me parallel processing. Finally. I would dial back a little bit on the distortion, just a little bit. It still sounds great though. Melody's tucked in on the sides perfectly, the pad is controlled perfectly, the drums is punchy and nice on top, everything sounds good. Fire! MP3 version, yeah, I can see most people's is MP3. We only had one WAV file. I recommend not to send me WAVs, but I do understand where you're coming from in terms of the little bit over-compressed sound. But I still think if you dial back a little bit on the distortion for the 808, it will even sit nicer. And it's still a matter of opinion. But if an artist come, that distortion could get in the way of the mid-range of the vocal. So a little bit less doesn't hurt the track and doesn't hurt how hard it is. Man, I'm on fire tonight. I'm enjoying your tracks. I feel like my brain is helping me out with feedback. This is a good stream. Thank you so much for being a part of it, guys, on both sides. Can we reach 10k likes on TikTok before the end of stream or not? Do you think you can do that for me? Cruz, yes, you've made the line, bro. Let me scroll down a little bit. You're number 36. However, we have only one submission per person, unless it's a skip, because I'm trying to play as many as I can. So if you send me two, let me know which one you want me to play, the second one or the first one. No, I'm not saying turn them off. You added distortion either in parallel or directly on the 808 channel. Distortion, saturation, beat crushing, whatever it is that you use to get the gritty sounds. That needs to be turned down unless it was built into the 808 and you don't have access to it, which I understand. If you added it yourself, turn the effect down, soft clipper. Is that what's giving you the really nasty, gritty sound on top of the 808? If yes, dial back the mix on that a little bit, just the mix knob if you're in FL Studio. But that's the only thing. And again, it's not like it's wrong or bad. It could be a little bit cleaner just to have room a little bit more for the mid-range of the vocal that's hopefully soon to come by someone. Hydra, you going to sleep? I hope you feel better, man. What's wrong? I didn't see your message. If you're gone, hope you get better soon. Have a good night. And we'll speak to you on the next stream. Road, are you leaving too? Have a good night, man. See you soon. Okay. Cruz, did you confirm for me? You sent two, but play the second one. That's fair. Gotcha. Mark, you're next. Bro, if you're in the chat, drop me a message if I missed you and you did drop a message. You got it, bro. That was a pretty cool beat. I enjoyed it. Well done, Jerry. Mark, I'm waiting to hear from you in the chat. 10-20 seconds.
Marcus on the beat.
I think it's your second beat ever, if I remember correctly. Again, it's in mono. You're doing something that keeps your beats in mono. It's the second time you sent it to me. You're checking something in your DAW, or you sticking a mono plugin on your master bus. Something is happening. I don't think you're in the chat, so sadly I will skip. But if you watch it back on YouTube, we need to figure out why your stuff is in mono, bro. That was Mark, who's not here with us. Moving on to Steven Acosta. Bro, I haven't seen you in a while on the YouTube chat. Can you just confirm for me you're still here? Steven. I see you. Thanks for that. Let's go. How to Sculpt Another Planet is the name. Let's go back. This is Apple advert, like the new iPhone advert type beats. Let me show you some ASMR YouTube. Look at the video. This is different. I like this. TikTok, can we get 10k likes before the end of stream? We have half an hour left to go. Great job with the sound design and even the mix.
Bruh.
Oh, the panning. You spent time and effort into this. I respect that. Steven, great job. It's only 1 minute 52, but it's a well worked 1 minute 52. You've done everything that you should have done. It has variety. It has crazy stuff going, both mixing wise and production wise. Super cool. Super, super cool. Vote for this track if you want this to get a star. It's different, so I'm going to put it for the vote. 7 yeses or stars in the chat means star for Steven's track. I'm going to cue the next track while you guys make your decision on this one. 1, 2, 3. TikTok, do you have an opinion on this one? Yay or nay to a star for Steven Acosta? We got 4 so far. You got mine. That's 5. That just started too crazy. It was in a good way. Fabio Chilea, you're up next. Six. We need one more. I'm gonna play the next one, but still, if I see one more yes or star on either side, I'm gonna stick a star in front of his name. Fabio, I see you. Thanks for confirming. I can tell you from now that your low end is not quite there, but we're gonna wait. We're gonna see the drop and how it goes from there. It's the sound selection of the kick in particular that's not right. But let's hear the sound design around it. How to get FL Studio free? This is not the place to ask that question. Join the Discord channel, my man. Discord channel is where you want to be. This could be a very good track, but you have work to do. You need to change that kick sample. You need to make your bass a bit more prominent. It's right now super subby and lacks harmonics. So if you're listening on phone, I doubt you can hear the bass at all. Eddie, if Fabio is your friend, I think you know how to help him based on the conversations we had. What ad would go with this track? Monster energy drink, in my opinion. Eddie, thank you, bro. because I know you can spend some time with him private to tell him all the things that I can't, I don't have the time to tell on the live. But yeah, you know exactly what he needs to get this track sounding good. After Fabio, we have MX Beats. MX Beats, drop me a message on either side to let me know you're here, bro. El Mariachi, you're late a little bit. The submissions are closed. If I get to play everything we have in the queue, I've done a great job. It has to be on the next one, bro. Sorry about that. MX Beats, I see you. Or shoes, yeah, sneakers could work too. Sneaker ads. From here. Yeah. Just fix the low ends. I'm gonna stop it because it was like 3 minutes. We were listening and we know exactly what's the problem. When you fix it, bring it back. Have that conversation with Eddie. Fix the low end, bring it back, and we're gonna listen again. Because the idea is pretty cool. Also, I personally recommend that you don't go with the arrangement that long and try to wrap it up around 3 minutes or less, especially for the commercial release, if you want to release it on Spotify. But if you want to have an extended mix, that's fair. Yeah, that's all feedback-wise. Hopefully, you manage to fix it soon, and I'm going to hear it on the next one. MX Beats, let's go. Let me read what you said. You mix that vocals yourself. Don't be too hard. Normally, you buy wet vocals. Sorry. I'm not gonna be too hard or too easy. I'm gonna tell you exactly what needs to be done, if it needs to be done, at least based on my perspective. The vigilance, yes, bro. The submissions are closed for tonight. If you want to be notified earlier about the next lives, Discord channel, the link for it is in my bio. Join that. You get to submit your stuff earlier. Oh, this shit is way too quiet, MX Beats. Way too quiet. I'm all the way turned up and what's happened there, bro? But yeah, if you join the Discord channel, guys, you get the announcement at least 2 hours before the stream, and at that point you can start submitting to miss all the queue and have a chance to get played on that night. That's the only thing I can do that's fair to everyone. Otherwise, everybody are free to submit their music, and I'm gonna play as much as I can, as many as I can. I will see you next time, Fabio, with the final mix, final version. Pleasure. MX Beats, it's not about mastering. If it's so quiet the way this one is, it's the mix. Your mix needs to be at least hitting around -6 dB, -3 dB, and then you give the final few dBs with mastering. But this is hitting around -12, 13. I'm just guessing, but based on the levels I see, it needs to be way higher than this in the mix before even you touch mastering. Thank you guys, we just went over 10k likes. I appreciate every single one of you who double tapping the screen. I said get us to 10k, but now we have a chance for 15k. So, you know, why stop? Why not keep going? But MX Beats, honestly, I can't even think about the vocal mix because it's so quiet. I don't even hear it. And I don't even have anything to turn it higher than this. Everything's all the way turned up. So, hopefully next time, if you bring the same track, make sure you at least hitting on the mix -6, -3 dB. And this should be without you necessarily adding limiting or compression and stuff like that. That level should be something that's coming healthy with the input gain, going into the plugin, all the plugins and your mixer slots, and then into the master bus. And from there, you can control it if you want. Because if you're coming super quiet into the mix bus or into the plugins, you're not getting the sweet spot of any plugin, or your mix bus plugins. And also that means you have to push a lot on your limiters. And the more you push on your limiters and the more you compress, the more the noise floor comes up, the more noisy and white noise and shit you're gonna add to your track, which is not what you want. You want minimal amount of limiting and minimal amount of compression, hopefully in the end. Final 3 dBs, final 4 dBs of push using limiters and compressors, and not riding everything on them. That's just gonna make it sound squashed more and more. Or just use sound goodizer.
If your mixes suck, use more sound goodizer, bro.
Facts. Nikolai, you're up next, bro. Are you still in the chat, Nikolai? I see you, Mitrovave. Let me quickly update the queue icon. So we listened to Fabio, we listened to MX Beats, and now it's Mitrovave's turn. It's called Without You, Without Who? We'll find out. This is promising to be a good track based on the stats in SoundCloud. Next after Microwave is Z3 Rowdy. If you're in the chat, confirm for me before we get to you, bro. Derrick Sena is carrying the team on TikTok with the like. Help him out, guys. Type of vibe. This is like where a lot of the elements of the track are sidechained to the kick, and you can hear the whole thing bouncing up and down with the kick. It's not necessarily the way I like to mix, but a lot of people do it this way. So let me know in the chat if you think this is a cool sounding mix, or you would do it differently. Z3 Rowdy, one more time, bro. You're up next. If you're in on either side, drop me something in the chat so I know you're in here. Otherwise, I will have to skip. It's a very underground type of music called wave music. Oh, that's fair. So like, it's the style of this genre, the way you sidechain everything to the kick, and it almost sounds like everything is drowning in reverb. Characteristic of the genre, I understand. I don't have a lot of information about the genre, so I trust you. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. If Z3 Rowdy is not in the chat, I'm gonna empty his slot, and one of you guys who are in the chat right now can jump on in his slot. So it's going to be basically a free skip on both sides. Here's how we're going to decide who's going to get it. I'm going to think of a number from 1 to 20. And when I say go, whoever drops that number fastest in the chat is going to get the slot. Please, only people who haven't submitted tracks yet. You got the rules, 1 to 20. Whoever says it faster, on either side is going to get the slot. Ready? Go. Amarildo saying 92. Damn you, bro. Okay, I don't think anyone's in here. Jermaine, you are already in the queue, bro. You're already in the queue. Only people who haven't managed to make tonight's submissions, especially on TikTok, I think. If no one wants the space, I'm just gonna move on. 5 seconds, and if I don't see the number we're gonna move on. Seems like nobody wants a free skip. Let's go. One Down Cartel. You're up next. Elevated Vibes. You're in the queue too. You've already had your song played. Only new people who missed the submissions tonight. One Down Cartel. Crazy people. 00. Oh, you want to jump up? Yeah, sometimes we do it that way, but this time because some people said they missed the submission, I was like, if you can. Javante, yes, I'm still taking skips, but the free line is closed. If you want to send a skip, that's all good. This one, the problem is the kick sound selection, the low end, the bass itself. I just don't think you've done your drums and low end properly. The melody is tucked in and it's sounding good. In this section you can hear the bass being okay, but as soon as the main kick comes in, it buries it, the whole thing under it. DJ Wells, I see you. Thanks for that. I think a lot of you who are struggling with getting your low end and sound selections, especially your kicks and 808s or bass sounds right, comes down to what you're hearing. So if you're hearing your stuff in, let's say, a 5-inch speaker that you don't know well yet, you haven't got experience with that speaker, you don't hear exactly what's happening below 50 or like below 70 hertz. When I used to mix with my Presonus Eris E5s before I had the bigger ones, I had this exact problem. It was sounding good on my speakers, but when it was translating to cars, to smaller headphones, or bigger speakers and subwoofers, it was either too much or too little, every single time. Until I got to know my speakers, I listened to too many good tracks, well-mixed tracks, on my 5-inch speakers, and I managed to understand what's enough. But still, when you get to hear exactly what's happening below 70 hertz, especially around the 40, 50, 60 hertz, then you can make informed decisions. But don't forget that even then, your room has a say in what you hear. So your speakers is producing that frequency, 40 hertz, 30 hertz, but your room is either going to exaggerate it or reduce it, trap it. So many things that can happen inside the room, which is again the reason you should listen to a lot of well-mixed track in your playback device of choice, whether it's headphones or speakers, in that room, especially with speakers, in the same room where you're going to mix, so you know what good music sounds like, what's enough and what's not, and then you can apply it using reference tracks to your own mixes. I feel like I was taking my final breath explaining that shit. I don't know why. DJ Wells, let's go. It's called Pieces. Respect, my man. Eat some creative name, bro. Respect.
I hope that I'm not offending. Through the years I've been pretending that on you I was depending.
Well mixed beats, poorly mixed vocals.
Know that ain't true. I've been so
vocals are raw, like you haven't touched them at all.
There's something's missing. Picked and choose when I listen. With one step I will move closer
like
to
the beats.
you, but what does that mean? Do I have to give it all, give you
Reverb, some
everything?
saturation.
I'm trying to believe that
Something.
you're all I need. Till now I never knew, I've only given you
Your vocal melodies sounds good though.
pieces of my heart when hundreds the hard part.
The beat is full of
Pieces
vibes.
of my heart and pieces of my heart.
You never seen me smile like that before? That's a
Pieces
lie.
of my heart when hundreds the hard part.
I smile like that when I see Spider's 2-pack. You remember that? Someone's gonna say, oh, MMV, you sus in the chat.
Parts
I am.
of me are still tender. Though I heard you are a defender, I cannot be a fool.
Off key, off reverb, off delay, off mix. Yeah, Fist just hammered the mix.
To let go of the self-protect.
Yeah, Vigilance, I agree. The idea for the track is there. Tuning wise, needs some work, and then of course, effects.
I'm trying to believe that you're all I need. Till now I never knew, I've only given you pieces of my
Did you make the
heart
beat yourself,
when touches the hard part.
DJ Wells, or is it the beat that you found or bought
Pieces
online?
of my heart, pieces of my heart. Pieces of my heart, the whole is the hard part. Pieces of my heart, pieces of my heart.
Javante, let me double check.
Da, 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 da.
Yes, I got you, bro.
Da, 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 da.
Thank you for supporting the stream. Let me add you to the queue.
Da, 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 da.
Your artist name is Amen. No, it's not. I think it's JQX, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pieces of my heart.
What happened there, DJ Wells, with the vocal? Why is it so dry? I'm actually curious. Surprising. It has a dot in between. There you go. Okay, I think this last bit is instrumental. Just to save a little bit more time, we're gonna move on. But I'm still waiting for your response, DJ Wells, if it's your beat, you found it, and also why is the vocals so goddamn dry? Wait, did we get another skip? Who's that? Israel. Yes, I see your submission too. Okay, let me play Javante's track. It's called Amen, and then we can submit, we can process your skip to Israel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No. Yeah.
Promising start.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
I got you, bro. I got your skip, Israel.
Yeah. Grateful for the big and the small things that'll never change. So we
beautiful vocal mix so far.
Hallelujah. Amen. I've been shopping with the bros always. So I get on my knees and I holler. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank God we got through it. Thank God we got through it. Many days we saw the block ruin, but I ain't put it all on me. Still in the end, I let it fall on me. Still I wake up grateful for every breath I get. She said this won't replace us, they just talking shit.
Promise
I don't
you
think
they
this
ain't like
one-
me. Don't know nobody who can run a game like me.
The low end is so important.
I was lost and didn't know which
vocal
way
is
to go.
important in this
I
one,
knew
and
what
we've
it
done it
cost. A whole lot, but I had to keep the haters off me. Thank God I pray. Thank God I stay. 10 toes down. Don't wanna forget to be thankful again. Show my gratitude with my love in the wind. Yeah. Tomorrow's never promised to.
Oh, someone else mixed it for you, DJ Will. I got you.
That'll never change. So we holla, hey man. Hallelujah. 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 Amen. I've been shopping with the bros all week. So I get on my knees and I holler. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Jermaine, how far are we from your track? Oh shit. If you can wait a couple more tracks. Actually, there is more than a couple. That's fine, bro. I'm sorry we couldn't get to listen to your track tonight. It was a pleasure having you in here. And hopefully next time, definitely, we can listen to what you do. DJ Wells, I think you have a massive delay. It sounds like you're like 3 minutes behind the stream. It's fine, but just letting you know when you get to this point, you understand me. That was JQX, and I think in terms of what the meaning of the song was and what you were trying to tell us story-wise, you've done a great job with the vocal mix and the delivery, and the melodic side of the beat was there. If you want to talk low end in terms of how it should hit, it wasn't quite there, but it's not a problem for this type of track, I think, because that's not the people who the audience of this track won't be looking for the big low end. They're here to hear your message and story. So well done, bro. Pretty cool. Was that actually released on all platforms, or is it still in progress? When are you on next? Join the Discord channel, my man. That's the only, because I don't have a clear schedule. There is so much going on right now that I cannot commit to a clear schedule. But I do announce a few hours earlier on the day on my Discord channel that I'm going to go live, and then you can start submitting from then. The link for the Discord is in the description of YouTube and in the link in bio of TikTok. Is it possible to send another one? I will have to kind of extend the stream. It's fine. If you guys are okay to support me like that, I'm okay to support you. Because I just got another skip by MX Beats. Yes, so I need to right now do Israel's skip before that. And then, did we get another one as well? Guys, let me know if you're sending skips. So I can process it with your artist name and stuff. Because the free queue has been closed a while ago. Only skips are coming through right now. And right now is Israel's turn, and then I think it's MX Beats based on what I'm seeing. But if anybody else has sent skips, just let me know in the chat. Javante, go ahead. If you want to send another one, I'm okay with that. We're gonna extend the stream a little bit again. You made this track without any samples and made it all on Flex plugin on FL and stock drums. Let's hear it. Tyler, the free queue has been closed for a while. We don't have any more time. I'm only accepting skips. Otherwise, I will be happy to listen to your stuff on the next stream. bit off key, a little bit. But it's because it's a harmonic key. If Fizz is saying it's off key, he's right. It's not too far. Not too far. But because it's a harmonic scale, some of your harmonies and a little bit of your bass line is off key. He's right. Tyler, I got you. I'm adding you to the queue right now. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. Is your artist name Tyler Kendrick or is it different, bro? Considering you've used all the FL stock plugins and drum samples, it's a decent mix. How long have you been making music, Israel? I like the idea. It needs a bit more work to make it defined. MX Beats, did you by mistake send me 2 £5? Because if yes, I can send it back after the stream. Double check if you send 2 5s or 1. It shows me 2 here. Around 4 years. I think it's about time that maybe you spend some more time thinking about how to get your stuff to sound good mixing wise. You probably have spent a lot of time in the production, which makes sense, but I think mixing wise you're still not controlling your reverbs as well. You're adding a little bit too much reverb and they're uncontrolled. They're not necessarily the right length. And also in EQ wise, you need to EQ the reverb so they're a little bit out the way. Maybe add some micro shifts so they go a bit wider. Certain things to get them out the way. But the idea is there. Take care of that off-key situation. Yeah, that's I think all for this one. Who was the next skip? It's Tyler Kendrick. By the way, Javante, if you did send... Wait, we had MX Beats before Tyler. My bad. I need to do MX Beats and then it's your turn, Tyler. Let me just swap you guys around. So MX Beats. Yeah, MX Beats track came 2 minutes before yours, Tyler. You just started to learn how to mix. That's fair. Spending more time on mixing vocals. Perfect. That's all it takes. Energy and time. Okay, you send 1. Perfect. LA2A, if you haven't checked out my latest video on TikTok, you definitely don't want to miss that one. Definitely check my latest video on TikTok because you don't want to miss that free plugin. It's only available till 31st of October. Bro, this is a much better mix compared to your first one. I like the idea a lot. I personally would pull back on the sidechain a little bit in terms of how aggressive it pushes down. Pullback doesn't need to be so obvious. It just needs to do its job, and it's doing its job. Respect, my man. I'm glad that you're finding everything helpful. Super proud of that. Thank you for the kind words. Cruise, that's all good, bro. That bass line sounds great. Pretty cool. What you could do is that in the build-ups, filter it a little bit, filter it from the top, filter it from the bottom, and then open it up, let it explode. Instead of having the full power of the bass in the build-up and in your drop, think about this, guys. You want to keep people's attention. It's just like making videos. It's just like telling stories. If your story is your music, you want the arrangement to be set in a way that people feel the dynamic, feel the energy come up, go down, feel the build up and then the drop, rather than everything be up at all times. It will be forever free. It's an iLog, so when you activate the LA2A, you get a license for the iLog, and you can put it on your iLog cloud or on your computer, and it's gonna stay with you. It's not gonna finish. Don't worry. MX Beats, pretty cool. Make sure that you think about the stuff that I said. Filtering the bass in the build-up, and after that, pull back on the sidechain a little bit to see if it sounds a bit cleaner and more together. Pleasure, my man. Tyler Kendrick, let's go. Your artist name is T. Kenny. Okay, let me change that. T. Kenny. MX Beats we just listened to. T. Kenny. This is my man's Spotify. If you want to show him some support, check him out, listen to his music, and drop a like on his stuff. The kick, bro, is a complete wrong kick, sadly. You've been making beats for about 1 month. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Still learning how to master tracks and such. Okay. Now that I know you're just starting out, I can give you feedback that suits your needs. You were trying to make a trapped rage trap, whatever it's called, type beats, right? Based on the synthesizers, like the type of style they make for Yeet. The major problem in what you've done in this particular track is how you selected the sound of your kick. So the sample you choose for your kick needs to be working well with your 808, or the other way around. If you choose a sample for your 808 that you want to keep, you need to keep your kick working with it before you even touch anything. So like based on just volume balance, they should work to a certain level together, and then you can move on to applying certain techniques, whether it's sidechain, whether it's just like dropping the volume of the transient, which is the initial attack, initial thing of an initial sound that you hear from your kick and 808. So I think what you can do, even though this is released, here's the thing though, my advice is that as good as it is to put yourself out there early on and show what you can do as you're learning, I don't think releasing tracks to Spotify after 1 month or even a few months or 1 year is the right thing to do, because you still are learning and you're still experimenting, and the place for you to put yourself out there is social media rather than Spotify, which is like a store. This is your name and your track. Regardless of that, think about going back to the same beats, trying out different kick samples to see which one fits it better. When you get a good kick, you will hear, like, with that one difference, how much of a difference you're gonna get in the beat by just fixing the kick sound. Because right now it sounds like someone banging on the pot. Is Neumann U87 a good mic investment? If you're talking about the actual original U87, it's an awesome investment. But are there better options in that price range? In my opinion, yes. So let me know what's the budget, and maybe I can help you out with different options so you can go make your decisions more informed. Who's up next? I think we're gonna go back to the original queue. We played number 40. I don't even have more room to write more submissions. We gotta go back to Raf. Alex, are you on either side in the chat? Drop me a message. You're doing it mainly for fun for now. Okay, that's fair. If you're enjoying the process, what I'm saying is fair. It's just my opinion, my advice, and how I would approach things. The final decision is always down to you, to you guys. Whether it's music, whether it's other stuff that we talk about. So yeah, completely understand your angle. Spider in the gym. That's what we like. We were just talking about your 2-packs a while ago. Raf, I don't think you're around, so we're gonna skip that. Rozo Beats. Is my man in the chat? I think he is. He always is. He's just super quiet, and he just comes and wins streams like it's nobody's business.
Aye, Rozo, turn me up.
I'll see.
Can someone check if Rozo's around? You're gonna hear a crazy drill. First drill of the night, probably the best of the night. Oh. Just listen to that percussion work. The way it's mixed, everything. Once again, Rozo's done it. I prefer the Neumann U47 over the 87, and I prefer the Sony 800G, C800G, and Telefunken 251 over both Neumanns. But that's my perspective. I also love the AKG C414. These are my choices: C800G Sony, Telefunken 251, AKG C414. Then Neumann 47, then Neumann U87. Rozo Beats is in the house. Oh shit, he just moved my sticker. What the hell? Oh, there it is. Rozo Beats. I'm not gonna even put this for votes. This is just nasty, man. It has everything a drill beat needs. That's a straight ass star. Fire! The kitty has left me
Rozo, turn me up.
to sleep on other chair right there. So thankfully, yes, she's okay. She's been asleep and I'm on my headphone. She's okay. Rozo, no words, man. Just straight up respect. Your shit is different. We say that every time. It's gonna be a tough night to win, but if anyone's deserving of winning, you are, as always. My man with the formula for a name. I see you in the chat. Let's go. How do you pronounce that shit? Give us an idea. What does that stand for? So L0XD8. How did you come up with that? What mic do I have? This is the Slate Digital ML1. I love it. It's a modeling mic. Straight up funk. Yo, well controlled. Nasty but well controlled for funk track. Spider is lifting about 300 kg to this track right now in the gym. Derrick, Sena, you have been a legend on tonight's stream. Your tracks and your dedication to double tapping the screen, respect, my man. Super appreciated. This is a funk track, my man. I'm not the biggest fan, but the world is liking this shit right now. This is like -2 dB LUFS. To be honest, for most of the funk tracks we hear in the stream are not controlled. There's usually something wrong, but even though this was super nasty, which is meant to be, it was controlled. So I respect that. Well done, bro. I can't tell your name because you didn't give me an idea. I don't think you can. Yeah, you just kind of mashed your keyboard. That makes sense. But think about this. At some point, when you release your stuff to Spotify or other platforms, people want to know how to find you. How the hell are you going to tell them this is my name? I struggle to tell my name is MMV, literally MMV, and people still fucking, they can't find me. Your name, they need to do some Pythagoras, whatever the hell math problems that they need to solve to get to your name. Camille, are you in the chat, bro? It's your turn. No, you're talking 500 LBS, Spider. I'm talking 300 kg. Don't pull it up like that. You're not gonna deadlift a 500 kg. That's the world record, man. Come on. Camille, are you in the chat one last time? Do you have a YouTube channel, bro? Of course I have. Right now we're live on both sides. If you read what I'm saying above, here it says high quality on YouTube. Right now we're live on both. So if you want to see the queue, actually we're reaching out towards the end of the stream tonight. But as of next one, you could be on the other side and hear everything in stereo, see the queue, and see me in a much wider angle. I look prettier over there. Trust me. I don't think Camille's in the chat, so we're gonna move on. Jermaine said to skip over him because he had to go. We've got Daniel coming up. Daniel, are you in the chat? Music Gad and Daniel, you guys are next. Where are you guys at? Okay. If you guys have all left, which means we can that means we can end the stream a little bit faster. Is the LA2A just free for 14-day trial? No, it's permanent. You will need to create a free iLike account and then just submit it. Authorize it on your iLok Cloud or on your iLok computer, whatever device you want it on. I recommend it to do on iLok Cloud so you can open your session on any other computer that you want. But yeah, it's permanent. So, Daniel wasn't here. Music Gad, I see you. Let's go. Next, after Music Gad, is FUX Music, Fox Music. And then it's Dorde Stankovic. Bro, let me know from now on if you are in the queue, if you are in the chat, so I know.
I don't know how we gonna get it, but it's that tick sign, it's that time, baby. Cause I ain't worried, I'm around, baby. Coming down.
Luciano, I'm gonna answer that question. Let me just hear this track. It's your, it's my beat, so it's your beats, but your friends rapping. Okay.
We run it up, yeah, we got the pounds, baby. Yeah, come and smoke it up. If you got some smoke, we let the chest bleed.
The delivery on the vocal itself is not quite there, we can all agree.
All I know is dead president in my pocket bleed.
So I'm just gonna mainly listen for the beats.
Baby, girl, don't stress me. If you want to smoke, we got the smoke too. Yeah, we coming through, we hit it, all of you. I ain't blowing dumb, nigga, I ain't no fool. If you want to smoke, we got the smoke too.
The submissions are closed for tonight, bro. This is the final 3-4 tracks of the stream. Final 2-3 tracks, yeah. We already passed the limit of the stream. I usually end at midnight. So hopefully for the next one, Gogs, I'm gonna see you on the next one. Join the Discord channel if you want to be notified. I usually announce a couple of hours earlier on Discord. Link in the link in bio.
Gotta get this fucking money every day.
Exactly, I just said that. I don't have a clear schedule right now. Super busy days. So I announced it a couple of days, a couple of hours or more before the stream on Discord. That's where you want to be. I never say this, but bro needs autotunes ASAP. Autotune's not gonna help either, trust me. This is just straight up bad flow, bro.
I need my money now. Fuck now or later. I gotta stack it every day. Every chance I get.
I think the beats, the idea for it is okay. It's not like blowing me away, but the mix.
Yeah, it doesn't come easy. Trying to stack this money any fucking way.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with. It's not blowing me away all around. It does need to be better a little bit. Music Gag. I'm talking about the beats. The vocal is out the window. No words on that. Guys, Discord channel, I don't know how to stress that. You guys always come, you come late and you say when's the next one and shit like that. You miss the queue. If you're on Discord, it doesn't cost you money. All you get is a notification saying that this guy is going live at 10 p.m. UK time. Now you can submit. And if you submit then, you definitely gonna make the stream. But if you come halfway in the stream and I have 50 tracks in the queue, you're gonna miss it every single time. So I can't do much about that because we stream on YouTube and on TikTok. And the guys who are on Discord usually turn up to the YouTube side and they know that they should submit early. So I'm saying how you can do it. If you want to do it or not, that's up to you. Have you made funk before? Only once. And it was recently. I haven't shared the video about it yet, but maybe soon. Fuchs Music, I haven't seen anything from you in the chat, so I don't think you're here. Stankovic, my man with the side trance track. Please tell me that you're not gonna miss it again. Because if I skip again, you're gonna come back on the next one and once again do the same shit. That's not gonna go down well with me. The only thing I ask is that if you send me tracks, if you knock on my door, be there when I open it. If you're not gonna do that, just don't send your tracks. It's simple as that. There's too many tracks coming through, and when it comes to your turn, you guys are not there. It's just not cool, guys. Not cool. Okay. Based on the fact that those guys weren't here, I know Cruz is still around. He said he's cooking, but he's listening. Cruz is gonna be the last track of tonight's stream. You said play the second one. You got it. Let's go. Luciano, because I skipped a couple tracks, yes, send me one track, but that's it. No one else. I was supposed to answer a question you asked. Did I forget? We're gonna talk about it on your track then. Cruz, is this actually 16 years old? It can't be. Is this before we had all the discussions about mixing, before you come to the stream, or after? Amarildo, I hear a little bit of off-key stuff. Am I right on this one? I think I'm right. Yeah, it is something off-key. Okay, I need to cruise. I'm gonna message you soon. We can have a one-to-one session, because I really want to fix this off-key problem that you have, and I think I can do it in like 20 minutes or less. It bothers me that you still struggle with this, because it's straightforward. With all the tools that we have, you should be able to solve this problem pretty easily. We're gonna go through it together, either with me or Amarillo. One of us is gonna show you how to fix this. Luciano, please hurry up, send that track in, bro. We reached 20k likes on this one. I gave you the goal of 10k and you got me to 20. Thank you so much, guys, on both platforms for hanging out. It was a super fun stream. We still need to pick the winner, so don't leave just yet. Stick this one last 5 minutes, 10 minutes max with me. Let's pick the winner, because I need your help. We had pretty cool tracks tonight. We have, I think, 4 or 5 stars. So yeah, one more hour. Yeah. The mix itself is not too bad, but it doesn't have anything. It doesn't have that cohesiveness that we want. When you have too many different sounds, different bass lines with different characteristics, and then you've got a sub, you've got drums, and a lead sound, there needs to be some sort of a relationship, and that relationship often comes with bus processing, or like in terms of arrangement, you need to think about, if this sound is playing on this range, on this octave, I should put my other sound over there to cover that area. So like that's something that you need to think about in the arrangement. And then when it comes to mixing, you need to process certain sounds together, compress them a little bit together, send them, maybe, this is one way, but maybe send them to the same reverb, just to give that sense of these guys are working together on this track and they're not their individual shit. It needs question and answer. Yep, both sonically and in terms of melodically, so harmonically and sonically. You need some question and answer, especially when you have so many elements playing different stuff. Luciano, I got you. I'm just looking at the queue. I don't even have a slot to add you to the queue, but never mind. We're gonna listen to your track anyway. You asked me up there a question about mixing vocals. I do mix vocals, but I recently don't take on any mixing jobs anymore unless it's a track that I like to work on. It's just a hassle, man, because artists nowadays, they think they know everything. They come to you asking you to do a job for them, but their attitude is that I know what I'm doing, I know what I want, I just can't get it. And you can because you have the plugins. And then when what's in their head is not possible with the result that you give them, they start chatting shit about your skills instead of thinking, oh, maybe I sang it bad, maybe I didn't record it well, maybe my expectations are unrealistic compared to what I'm handing in, you know? Which is why I'm working less and less with artists and more with brands. It just makes more sense. Do you leave your reviews up? I do. All of them are on my channel, on my YouTube channel, bro. What's too aggressive, my man? The music or what I was saying? Daddy Soundgodizer.
Ik heb geen tijd voor al die games. Zij blijft me ride or die. She was the only one for me. Maar ze liet me in de kou. Ze is de freak in de weekend nog steeds. En die dingen vind ik lauw. Ik heb geen tijd voor al die games.
This is Dutch, by the way, if you're wondering what's the language.
Geen tijd voor al die games, je blijft me ride or die. She was the only one for me, maar is het nog een fucking vraag? Die game heb ik om me gezet. Ik zocht alleen maar naar love, maar ik kan niet meer gaan falen. Ik heb gestreden voor mijn kansen, maar die kansen gingen trager. Kan niet naar doorspringen, want nu kan ik vertragen.
The vocal sounds good, could be better. And it's all about the mid-range of your voice. You took a little bit too much of your mid-range out of the equation.
Er waren lange dagen, geen dagen, je moet overnemen. Elke dag weet ik dat het goed gaat. Ik voel me zo gezegend, als het rap ik over dagen dat het goed gaat. Maar die van binnen zijn er fucking dagen die ik los had. En we vergeten met de tijd, want met de pijn die ik heb, wil ik er liever weg. Elke dag is de same, maar waarom moest je nu weg? Elke dag een effect, maar de auto moet er zessen, wacht een liedje van je bed. Kan je voelen wat ik nu voel, wil je niet meer met me zijn?
This is sounding like Leonardo, prod by Roto Beats, if you have heard of him.
Dus nu moet ik nu vertrouwen. Je moet eens blijven switchen en dat aan je voor die mouwen. En ik zweer het je echt, ik kan niet altijd met je bouwen. Nieuwe schat, ik het alleen voordat ik muren ga bouwen.
Alright, question, yeah.
No tengo tiempo pa' traición. No, 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 no. Pero no tienen emoción. Oh, 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 oh. Ellos están hablando, pero no están consumiendo. En la calle controlando porque dicen que eso sigue el fito. Estoy con liguero haciendo música.
Just make sure you pull back on that low cut on the vocal a little bit, Luciano. If you're mixing it yourself, it's Dutch. But pull back on the low cuts, bring it down to like 100 hertz, 80 hertz, and control your low mid with dynamic band. Just create a dynamic band on TDR Nova, Fab Filter Pro Q3, and control it rather than cutting it all out. Beautiful vibes. You've got a good hook. The beat is just beautiful. Fire! Overall, super cool track, and the minor problems with the vocal, I'm sure you can fix with just a little bit more time, and maybe you can take some of my advice and apply it, see how it works. Okay, that was the last track of the evening. Now it's time to pick the winner. I'm gonna look back on the queue. The first star was Just Eddie, then it was Merc, then we had Spider's track, then we had Rozo Beats, and we had 2 stars from Derrick Sena. Now, here's the thing. Rozo Beats had a few wins, and the drill beats, like, there's nothing above Rozo Beats at the moment in my streams, at least. I haven't heard anything better, drill beat wise. Rozo Beats not gonna get it this time, because he gets it all the time. Between that Just Eddie track that sounded great, it was a beat, but it sounded great, Spider and Derrick Sena, I think we can all collectively agree that the amount of work that went into Derrick Sena's track and how well it was mixed, recorded, written, everything about it was just crazy. So we have 2 Derrick Sena tracks that are starred. One was a jazz track and one was a rather popish track. Derrick definitely won, yes. I'm just thinking which one should we end the stream on. Amarildo says the jazz track. Eddie, I know, it was super close, but honestly, those two Derrick tracks are just crazy. We haven't had anything like it. So, can you vote for me in the chat? Jazz or pop? If you've been around to hear and have heard those two tracks, vote. If you haven't been around, that's fine. You're gonna hear the winner. So those of you who were around and heard those two tracks, vote for me between jazz and pop. Amarildo already said jazz. My vote is also on that jazz track because it was crazy. What's the top 5 again? The top 5 has to be the two Derrick Sena tracks. Then it will be just Eddie, in my opinion. Then yours. Rozo's. Then yours, Spider. If I want to be completely honest, that Rozo should be up there. It's just the fact that he wins it all the time that he doesn't win it this time, and the fact that Derrick's tracks were crazy. Okay, so based on the fact that nobody voted, I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna choose the jazz track as the winner. Let me just find it. What was the name again, Derrick? It wasn't NTA. I think it was this one. Yeah. This is just beautiful. And it's the perfect track to say goodbye on top of. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me tonight for a couple of hours and a half. Have a good night. Have a good rest of the day wherever you are. I will see you on the next one. Don't forget the Discord channel if you want to be notified. Listen to this masterpiece and enjoy. That's all from me.
You will finally see that your life is here. Just follow me. Some people watch the days go by. Some people like to live their life in black and white. Yeah, but I know what you need. Baby, come on home and live life in Kodachrome. That day, that